Hey, badass listeners, welcome back to Volume 3 of our Summer Reset Reboot. Before we dive into the vault, I have a fun update for you. Last year this time, I was getting ready to host a community screening with the filmmakers of the amazing documentary Rescued Hearts. Well, a lot has happened since then, and I have seen the movie probably about 15 times with the filmmakers in different venues at various places around the country. And it has been amazing to see the community and how it touches people's lives in ways that, for most people, it was unexpected. And it is such a beautiful opportunity to witness that community of this collective energy just soaking the film in. The reactions are amazing. And now this month in August, you have the opportunity to watch the film streaming online at your own home. So I'm going to put the link in the show notes. Tickets are on sale until August 10th. You can buy your tickets, and then you can watch the film anytime within a 30-day period. So the link will be in the show notes. Watch Rescued Hearts online. This is a rare opportunity. It's been translated into many languages, I think maybe 18. So please take this opportunity to watch this film. I promise you, it will change your life in ways that you never imagined. And now for today's episode. We're heading back into the vault to tackle a huge topic of burning the rule book. We are going to dismantle the good girl rules and all of those things that keep us playing small and safe and all the things that we don't want to do anymore. So grab your matches and let's light that fire. So you're not here to be a good girl. You're here to be a badass. And I encourage you to be powerful, to be a badass, to embrace your inner power, your inner Wonder Woman, whatever that is. You're listening to Midlife Strategies for Badass Women, the no BS podcast for women over 40 who are sick of playing by someone else's rules. I'm your host, Sue Willoughby, badass midlife strategist, truth teller, and professional fire starter for midlife reinvention. Around here, we don't do fluff. We do real talk, bold strategies, and badass breakthroughs. Because midlife isn't a crisis, it's your damn power move. If you're all in, unapologetic, and ready to reinvent, let's get started. Hello, my fellow badasses. Welcome to Midlife Strategies for Badass Women. I'm your host and chief badass strategist, Sue Willoughby. So we are continuing our 5-part summer series about reclaiming or rewriting your midlife, okay? And today's episode, we're going to talk about unlearning the good girl rules, right? We have all been, from the time we were young, taught how to behave, how to be good girls, how to not ruffle feathers, how to not rock boats, all of that kind of stuff. So today's theme is dismantling that internal programming that keeps women small. Okay. So this is something that I feel is really important and where I feel like a lot of women get very stuck because it's difficult to unlearn a lot of those things that we have been taught from the time that we were really small. I can remember my mom saying, children should be seen and not heard. And that's kind of like women should be seen and not heard, right? Be nice, don't make waves, say yes, be grateful, smile more. Does that sound familiar to any of you? Yeah, those are the good girl rules. And like I said, they were designed to keep women safe. And when I say safe, I mean quiet and small. They were also designed to make women be more likable. And we all know who that was for, right? For men to make us feel likable. Anyway, these things are tired. These rules are old. They need to go bye-bye. So if you have been playing by these rules and you feel that some of them are really, really deep-seated and really ingrained, especially the be nice, smile more, all that kind of stuff, don't make waves, I think that's a huge one. And I think that that is a really important one for women to try and understand and get curious about and say, is this really what I'm doing? So this episode is going to give you a permission slip to burn that damn good girl rule book. So if you're ready to get started, let's get going. I want you to just take a minute and think about how often these rules or these things that are ingrained in us from the time we're little girls, how they are playing a role in your life currently. So take a minute and just think about that, right? What kind of cultural conditioning, family systems, religion, patriarchy, all of these things are just often reinforced with praise for being easygoing and helpful and selfless and good girls, right? There's a lot of like pats on the back that we get from playing by these rules. How do they show up now is what I'm talking about. Do you find yourself like over apologizing? I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. You're sorry for everything, right? I'm sorry I did that. I'm sorry I spoke too loud. I'm sorry I did that. I'm sorry I'm alive. Seriously, I used to be an over apologizer. Everything was like, oh, sorry. Oh, sorry about that. Oh. Another way they may show up is avoiding conflict. Do you put things like off or just like say, oh, you know what? That's not important. It's okay, right? It's okay because you don't want to have a conflict with someone rather than just having a intelligent conversation about how you're really feeling. That doesn't necessarily mean conflict, but we're so conflict averse. We don't want to, rock the boat or make anybody mad or hurt anyone's feelings. So we avoid conflict. It kind of goes hand in hand with the people pleasing, right? Oh, sure, I can do that for you. Oh, can I be helpful? What can I do? Yeah, all of these little things that you're just like, my stuff can wait. I want to make sure that you are well taken care of. I don't matter, is what you're really saying. And you do matter. You matter very much. So, people pleasing is another way that these can show up. I used to be a people pleaser. And it's not that I don't want people to be well taken care of. I do. I want myself to be well taken care of as well. And it's all about striking that balance and not putting so much of yourself out there to make sure that other people are okay when really you're not taking care of yourself. So people pleasing is another way that shows up. Tying your worth to productivity or perfection. In other words, saying or thinking or feeling that you're not valuable unless you overproduce or everything that you turn out is perfect. Guess what? It's not going to be. There is no such thing as perfection. And I think you may have already figured that out along the way, but still we strive to be the most productive person on the team or have our work be the best so that we get the most recognition. It's not about recognition even. It's just about showing our worth and proving to other people that we are worthy and that we are valuable when really the only person that matters is you. It matters that you feel worthy and that you feel like you're showing up as your best self and that you are being productive to the best of your ability and that you feel good about the things that you're producing. It's not about getting approval from everyone else. And that's a tough one. So I'm pretty sure that you have a sense of what these rules are. Well, now that you know and you kind of have a sense of how they're showing up for you, because we all know, right? We're all really aware of how these things show up and when they do, but we continue to enforce them. So how can we flip the script on this, right? And find out how, like, what it really looks like to break the rules and how it really feels and what we can do to feel good about ourselves when we do break the rules. Once again, saying no without a 30-page dissertation to justify that no, right? No is a complete sentence. No does not have to be a novel. No does not have to be a mini series. It's just no, thank you. You can say something like, I wish I could help you, but I don't have the bandwidth right now. You're not being mean. You're not pushing someone away. I think that's what we're afraid of. We're like, if I say no, they'll never ask me again. Well, maybe that's a good thing. Okay. So think about that. Hello, my beautiful badass. I hope you're enjoying my summer solo series about reclaiming your midlife. If this has gotten you wondering about, wow, yeah, I really do need to do something here, and I'm a people pleaser and I just don't know how to get out of it, sign up for my newsletter. I offer a lot of tips weekly. It comes out on Thursdays. And if you're ready to rock and roll, just book a curiosity call. It's not a coaching call. It's not a sales call. It's just a, hey, this is what's going on with me. What the heck can I do about it? Kind of a call. I'd love to chat with you and help you on your journey and guide you down the path, whatever that path may be. So connect with me through my newsletter. You can also follow me on Instagram, Sue_Willoughby, or just go to my website, check out some of my coaching stuff. And I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great summer. Hello, you beautiful badass. Hey, are you curious about some of this mysterious work that I do with horses and coaching? Well, if you are, and if you're in the Seattle area, you are in luck. On August 9th, which is a Saturday, we will be having a Equis coaching demo day. It's going to be located in Auburn, Washington at the Care for Life Equine Rescue. It will be from 10 a.m. till 1 p.m. with my co-facilitator, Travis Stock. And for a mere $25, you can experience the profound power of Equis coaching in action. It's really incredible. You will join us for a live demonstration where humans and horses come together for healing, insight, and transformation. This isn't just a show. It's a powerful glimpse into what's possible when you learn to quiet the noise and listen deeply and reconnect with your truth. So, whether you're curious about Equis coaching or considering deeper personal work, or simply just want to witness the magic in this 2-hour session, it will leave you grounded and inspired, I can guarantee. So, check out the link in the show notes and go to my website, www.willoughbycoaching.com/events, and sign up for the event. This is Saturday, August 9th, and I hope to see you there. Choose your peace over approval. Being direct, even if it ruffles a few feathers, right, is not in the long run really going to hurt anyone. And when you're ruffling feathers, you're really kind of just ruffling their ego a little bit. Like, how dare this person say no to me? Hey, it's my right to do that. It's my right to say no. I'm looking after myself. So those types of things that, when you feel like if someone makes a request of you or something else, or you feel like you have to do something to make someone else feel good, that's when it's time to break one of those rules. Take a deep breath and be like, okay, yeah, no, this is not something that I want to do. Because if you agree to it, odds are down the road, you're going to resent that person or resent that thing and not going to want to do it and either do a crappy job or just feel shitty about whatever it is. And it's just going to leave you an icky feeling. So if you just say, you know what, this is not a good fit for me. Okay, no, thank you. I'm good, right? There's been many, many times in my life where I have agreed to do something or help somebody out or said, yeah, I'll go to that event. And then it gets a little bit closer. And I'm like, I don't want to go to that event. I don't want to do that thing. I don't want to commit at that level to whatever that thing was that I committed to. And I start feeling kind of icky in my body. I feel uncomfortable. I may get like knots in my stomach. I feel stressed out because now I've already been committed, right, to this thing. And I didn't say no because I didn't want to hurt somebody's feelings. And now I just feel icky about it. And in the long run, it's going to leave a bad taste in my mouth. And like I said, I'm not going to have a great attitude when this thing happens. So I just, when you start thinking, oh man, I wish I had said no. Yeah, you probably should have. You probably should have taken care of yourself, taken a minute, and then it may cause a minute little blip, but it's better than the big tsunami that it's going to cause later on down the road. So a tiny ripple is better than a tsunami. So remember that. When I have set boundaries, which I've gotten much, much better about, and, if someone's come to me with a request, I'll say, I'll really think about it. If it's something that I want to do, I'll figure out a way to make it happen. If it's something that I'm doing because I feel like I have to or I should out of some sort of weird obligation that I've created in my head, then I do take a step back and say, you know what? I don't think I should do this. And then when I do, I feel lighter. I feel better. And I can say no. I can say, no, thank you. I can't do this right now. Maybe in the future I'd be able to help you, but not right now. My plate is full or whatever. And I feel better. And the person feels better too, because I'm not making some false promise that I don't want to uphold in the first place. And people can sense that when you're not being authentic. So if you're being real, you're being compassionate, you're being understanding, and you're taking care of yourself, you will get a lot more respect, not only from the other person, but from yourself. You will have more respect for yourself. It becomes easier. And I'm not saying just say no to people for no reason. Just don't say no, 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 no. Because that's not quite the right answer either. But do take a moment to weigh what's really going on and how you feel about it in your gut. Go into your body for a minute. How does your body feel? Does that, like, when that request came where you're like, ugh, ugh, that feels weird. I don't want to do that. Okay, don't. Just don't. Because if it makes you feel icky, it's not going to be a good thing. I think you get the message there. And of course I always have to bring the horses in here because horses take care of themselves first and foremost, right? They just do. And, if another horse is trying to push them off something or whatever, or comes over and tries to invade their space, you'll see the horse that was there first give the other horse a very clear message. It may be a turn and a bite. It may be pinned ears and a little bit of a kick or something else. The other horse is going to get the message. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to pin your ears and bite somebody. That's not what I'm saying. But horses take care of themselves always because that's how they survive, right? They are assessing their surroundings constantly. Is this good for me? Do I feel safe here? Or do I want to go over here where I feel better? Right? Is there something that might cause me danger here, make me feel bad? Whatever. I mean, they're prey animals, so they're always looking out for their best interest, their safest interest, right? Whatever it is that's going to make them feel comfortable and safe and survive, basically. So think about that. Put yourself in the horse's position for a minute and be like, is this a good, healthy choice for me? No? Okay. I'm going to walk away and go eat over here. But it's true. Horses do take care of themselves first and foremost, and they don't ever think that they're being selfish. They're just doing something that's instinctual to them. So it's really, and then they just go back to what they were doing, and they don't feel guilty. They don't worry if the other horse is judging them or anything else. They just go back to their life. They go back to grazing. They go back to doing whatever they were doing. So this week, I got a little micro challenge for you, and that is to pick one good girl rule that you know has been running your life lately, or maybe always. There may be more than one, but just pick one of those good girl rules and flip it, right? Write your own version of it. So, for example, the old rule may look like something like, I always say yes to help. Like, I'm always the helper. I'm always the person that signs up on the volunteer list and helps everybody out and all of this stuff. The new truth, right? Flipping the script, I am allowed to protect my energy. So rather than signing up for everything and saying yes to everything, weigh the circumstances. Is this something I really want to do? Is this something I feel passionate about? Is this something that's going to make me feel good? Is this something that's going to fill me up, or is it something that's going to suck me dry? Okay. That's just an example. If that's something that you struggle with, otherwise pick another good girl rule that has been really weighing on you and really pulling you down and keeping you in one spot, right? Holding you back, so that once you start to let go of these things little by little, you'll feel lighter. You'll be able to go further. You'll feel stronger. You'll feel more empowered and more authentic. All right. I think you get it, right? Let's take all those good girl rules and roll them up into a big ball and throw them into the fire. Okay. I don't want you to start any fires, okay? But I'm just saying. Do something that's going to make you feel good this week. Get rid of some of those old, tired rules and be yourself. Find out who yourself really is. Embrace that and nourish yourself, right? Don't deplete. So you're not here to be a good girl. You're here to be a badass. And I encourage you to be powerful, to be a badass, to embrace your inner power, your inner Wonder Woman, whatever that is. Then in next week's episode, we're going to be diving into desire. Yes, that kind of desire. Let's talk about what you really, really, really want. I'll see you next week. This is Sue Willoughby, your chief badass strategist, signing off.